Okay, so hey guys, I just wanted to make this little thank you video for hitting 1,000 subscribers. Originally, this was going to be a face reveal video, and I had this planned for a very long time. I even made a short that you might have seen where I said I was going to do that, but I did a poll on the community tab, and actually more of you guys said you'd rather wait until 10K. So what I'm going to do now is at 10K subs, I'm going to do a face reveal, and then at 20K subs, I'm going to start live streaming like every Saturday night, which I think both of those are really cool goals that'll make more people want to subscribe and just really build the community, and just we'll be able to do more cool stuff after that point, because when I do a face reveal, I'll be able to actually, show my face, talk more in the videos, have more personal moments, more jokes and stuff, and also just it opens it up to different projects entirely that we could do when you can actually see my face. I can't really think of anything right now, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying. And then with live streaming, it's just a big thing where already with the one that Shad from Entertainment Crew did for me on the channel back in early July, yeah, I mean, I already got to interact with you guys a good bit there. Admittedly, it was more of a just us playing, and then, yeah, occasionally I looked at the chat, but I would like to do a lot of Q&A type live streams around 20K and that kind of stuff, just so you guys get to know me better, and I get to know you guys better, because at the end of the day, yeah, I love doing the whole informative Star Wars videos. That's obviously what I mainly do. Occasionally I'll throw some commentary and opinions in there, and I actually try to do more of that because I think that it makes the videos more fun, and not just, oh, here's the name of a blaster and here's the name of a speeder and all this stuff. But yeah, no, live streams is just a good way to get more personal with you guys and that kind of stuff. So that is the goal. You will notice in this video there's like barely any editing. And yeah, I'm not really editing the audio all that much either, just me talking and stuff. And it probably feels a little bit weird to actually hear my voice talking to you guys, and not just going over some random character or something and how their armor worked. That's kind of the usual jig here on the channel. But yeah, no, I just wanted to make a video kind of going over how thankful I am for being at this point, like what it took to get to this point, and kind of my plans for the future. So, yeah, I mean, this really is, I'm planning to do these kinds of videos whenever I hit milestones, or ever I just want to talk to you guys, like, more personal stuff where I can actually speak as if you're a real person and not just some random viewer that wanted to know about Eth Koth, how he survived Order 66, I don't know, just an example. But yeah, there's not going to be much editing on this one because I still have to make 2 videos a week, and I'm adding this on top of it, so it's going to be very, very light on editing. But yeah, no, 1K, man, I mean, I have been waiting so long for this. It really is crazy, because I remember a year ago when I was planning this channel, like way before I ever posted my first video, like all of 2022, which I didn't post anything in 2022, all of that year was just me planning for this year. It was literally just like setting up stuff like the background music, the little animated character of the Blue Bounty Hunter that pops up all the time, and all that stuff. It was a lot of planning, and it was a lot of just me being excited for the future, because in case you don't know, I did have an old channel back in like 2021, which basically some people at my school found out about it, on top of a lot of other really traumatic stuff going on in my life at the time, and I ended up just ending that channel and deciding I would take a break for a year, and then I would come back bigger and better. And it is crazy, because when you ever set goals like that, like you say you're going to take a break for a year and then come back, a lot of times it will rarely happen. You'll say something that you want to happen, but then it doesn't. And to say that it has happened, and I have done exactly what I wanted to do when it comes to the channel, it's crazy, dude. And it's hard to go over, because there's just so much time that has gone into this that it's just, it will never do it justice in words like right here just to describe it. But yeah, no, I just remember a year ago thinking about originally I thought I wouldn't hit 1K until November of this year, which I know is kind of a random month, but I just thought that made the most sense. So yeah, I didn't think I'd hit 1K until then, and I always thought I'd do a face reveal at 1K. I'd have like this cool intro, and then my head would pop up and you'd see me, which I still plan on doing that. We're just going to wait until 10K, so hopefully you can be patient, but just know that it is entirely your fault because you did vote for 10K, so, you know, it's on you. Yeah, I remember just thinking about this, like, last summer all the time, and I did not think I'd hit 1K this soon. I mean, the growth has been absolutely crazy, and yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I was just setting stuff up in 2022, and then November, December, I started really recording some stuff and setting up the profile pictures, and I just started basically pre-making videos like a month before I started posting them, so I'd have like a bunch ready to go when I started. And that first month or so, it was pretty crazy because my channel just wasn't doing particularly good at all. I mean, it was getting like 20 views per video and I had like 10 subs. It was really bad, which it's always like that with YouTube. As someone that's been doing it for 3 years basically now, or I guess it's more like 2, but 2.5, something like that. And mind you, I haven't been consistently doing YouTube that long. It was a lot for about a year, then I took a break, and now I'm doing it again. But yeah, it's always slow at first, and the great thing about this channel was I went into it knowing what I was doing after the last channel, and that way I was just able to grow in a lot of stuff. And then my Stormtrooper armor video got 50,000 views. That was really when my channel blew up, and I went from like 30 subs to 500 in a month or so. And then the growth was pretty slow again for a few months, but now a couple of my shorts are doing really good. And I also just think the fact that I'm posting 2 videos every week probably helps out a good bit. So I don't want to spend too long just going over everything that's ever happened with my channel, but yeah, it's been a lot going into this, and man, it's really just been such a big part of my life, and it's crazy to hit 1K. To some people that might not seem like much, but I really genuinely have been waiting on this for so long, and it's crazy, dude. So I can also get monetized now and run ads and stuff on my videos, which will help me out tremendously because, you know, I can go for a while working on stuff really hard with no results, but it does get pretty depressing after a while. And when you're actually seeing real results, it feels so much better and fulfilling and stuff. So yeah, money will be great. That's really the biggest reason I'm doing this channel is basically I want to become a filmmaker. That's my biggest thing. I mean, I am a filmmaker, but like actual big movies and stuff, not just short films. So the idea is I do this to get more money for that, and also just kind of put myself out there so that I have a name for myself in the future after this. That was really the main objective of this. But at the same time, I also love YouTube. I love Star Wars, and I hope you believe that I love the Blue Bounty Hunter. I really love the channel, and I love making these videos, and I love having my own thing that I can do. And also the fans are great. I mean, all of you guys, especially the ones that comment on like most of my videos, I really do appreciate you. And I remember back in the day when like one comment, like I get a comment every 2 weeks, that it would feel really great. And most back then it was just because I was doing that weird voice, which that's a story for another time. But yeah, really appreciate it. And I already went over what I'm going to do in the future, so there's not much more to say about that, but I am very excited. I mean, life is just one of those things where, you know, there are things that are going great for me right now. Again, I know it's getting a little personal, but I have had some struggles with mental health and stuff the last couple years of my life, and yeah, there's just one section of my life for like a year or so that just has not been going well at all. So the way I look at it, I mean, making movies for me is going pretty good right now. I'm making short films and stuff. I don't upload them to YouTube because they're not Star Wars stuff, and I do plan on making some Star Wars short films eventually, but for now, I'm not going to upload these to my channel just because it doesn't really feel right. I'm really making them for myself just to practice my skills and stuff, and if a couple of my friends want to watch them and help with them, that's great too. The channel usually just does great, and I'm really excited and happy for the future. And the one other part of my life, which I won't say now, but if it goes well, I'll talk about in the future in another video. Let's hope that goes well. I mean, I'm working on it, so yeah. But just really want to say thank you. I know this video is probably really long and drawn out, and maybe I'm not the best at talking completely improv without a script, because, by the way, I do everything with a script on this channel, so it's been different for sure. But yeah, I just really want to say thank you, and yeah, see you.